would really love to get your thoughts on. It seems like we're gonna get Andrade versus Benavidez, man. Like, how do you see that playing out? Who you giving the edge to? Like, that's such a fascinating fight, man.
Great fight. Demetrius Andrade is a winner. People talk about his level of opposition, and it hasn't been great. You know, I understand that. He's been fighting a long time, and he really hasn't fought any big fights. But he's a winner. He finds a way to win. He was a winner as an amateur. And I think that he's going to really, he knows his career is on the line, and I expect him to fight a really good fight. But David's a rough fight. You know, David ain't no joke. You know, I've coached against him. He's a tremendous fighter. I think he's a great fighter. I give the edge to David right now.
Think by stoppage or?
I'm not going to say that because David's not the biggest puncher, believe it or not. The guys I had that fight him, they talk about the volume and how determined he is and how he never stops and how it's punch after punch. But they all say he's not like the biggest puncher. Like you know, it's not like that teeth rattling, numbing kind of power. He can punch, but it's nothing that you've never seen before. You know what I mean? And more, you know, coaching I can tell he's not a huge puncher. It's more the volume. So I'm not gonna say he's gonna stop Demetrius, but I give David the edge.
Gotcha. And just my very last one, can I get like if not your prediction, who you leaning towards in terms of Jermell and Canelo? You think that 14 pounds is gonna be a little too much?
I don't think the weight is that big of a deal in this fight because Canelo used to be a 54-pounder too. Jermell's taller, he's more athletic, longer. You know, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think Canelo is just a great fighter. That's the problem with dealing with him. He's a great fighter. You know, he got a lot of skill, got a lot of talent. He's very sharp. I think he's actually a better boxer than Jermell is. But I think Jermell is the more athletic guy and a better athlete. So I don't think the size is the biggest deal. I think Canelo has a slight edge right now. But I don't think Jermell is out of the fight. I think he definitely put the right game plan together. He can win. The only thing that scares me about Jermell is that he loses so many rounds. I've been watching him fight for a very long time. You know, all the way back, you know, 10, 12, 13 years. And against his better opponents, he loses like every other round. You know, and that's a concern. That's a concern. How you doing? That's a concern. You know, if I wanted to pick Jermell by upset, you can't lose the rounds he lost against Harrison and what's the guy from Argentina, Castano. Yeah. Even John Jackson, when he first won the title, he got a majority draw against a majority decision versus Austin Trout. People don't remember. So Jermell just loses a lot of rounds, and you just can't do that with Canelo. Canelo is one of those fighters. He always gets the benefit of the doubt with the judges. He's very slick. His punches are eye-catchy. And you're just not going to just clip him. Jermell is so clutch, he'll lose rounds and he hit you with a big shot and knock you out. Well, that's not likely to happen with Canelo. So that's the one part that's scaring me from picking the upset with Jermell is that he loses so many rounds.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate your time tonight, brother.
Yep.
Thank you.